New at 11, a bill that could ban TikTok here in the U.S. is now headed to President Biden's desk for his signature. Hours ago, the Senate passed the bill, legislation that could ultimately disrupt the lives of countless people who use the app to make a living. NBC4's Macy Jenkins joins us now from TikTok's U.S. headquarters in Culver City. Macy.
Hi, Carolyn. Well, this version of the bill comes after House Republicans last week decided to attach it to a $95 billion foreign aid package that would provide aid to Ukraine and to Israel. Now, if passed, this bill would require the Chinese parent company of TikTok to sell the app within a year or face a total ban in the U.S. President Biden says he's already on board to sign it. TikTok could be running out of time after the Senate passed legislation tonight that would require the app's Chinese parent company, ByteDance, to sell its stake in the platform within a year or face a national ban.
Weird Things All Readers Do, Part 7.
With 170 million American users, it's the third most popular social media platform in the U.S. behind Facebook and Instagram.
There is no other platform that's like that lets just random people get exposure to other random people quite like TikTok.
Not spending your money at coffee shops is probably the dumbest way to save money.
Ryan Romeo started his TikTok journey last year, gaining thousands of followers by giving his reviews on the best side hustles to make some extra cash.
Hey, if it really does go away, I would almost be starting from scratch.
Both Democrat and Republican leaders say they're concerned about the Chinese government accessing the sensitive data of the app's millions of American users and its potential ability to manipulate content. According to the app's privacy policy, they automatically collect geolocation-related data and browsing history.
I really do think a purchase will probably be more than likely. I kind of hope for that, but I do worry that the platform will degrade, like it won't be because competition will be out.
If ByteDance does not sell, downloads of TikTok would become illegal.
If this platform goes away, where do you go? Where do you turn first?
I think I will go YouTube, just because YouTube has a very clear monetization strategy. Instagram's getting theirs up.
TikTok has denied sharing data with the Chinese government and said in a statement the bill would devastate 7 million businesses and trample the free speech rights of 170 million Americans. Now, if signed by the president, the bill could go into effect, or that ban could go into effect as early as next year. But the company says it will try to fight this legislation in court. Reporting live in Culver City tonight, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.